Good morning, Israel. I'm Lara Sukser and we are here at the Knesset. Today I'm going to speak with MK Xanokh Mילביצקי. Shalom, Xanokh.
Hi.
Boker tov. I'm going to ask you today some questions about the current situation about the war. So, considering the last times that Israel tried to do these accordings of releasing the hostages and everything with Hamas, and as they are telling no, what's your opinion about that?
Well, we need to continue struggling to achieve both our goals in this war. The first is to defeat Hamas, and the second one is to retrieve all the hostages as fast as we can. The only way to do that is to increase military power, to increase military intensity. This is what we're doing, and hopefully it will bring us to where we want to be.
Also, and what do you think about the military strength we are using right now and the possibility of maybe having some problems with the hostages that are already there?
Well, I know I'm in the Foreign Affairs and Security Committee, and I know that whenever we have information that hostages might be in a certain place, we take that into consideration on the firepower we impose over there. But again, it's a war. So we have to continue to conduct the war, and we have to do our best to retrieve the hostages.
And how is the army and the Knesset dealing now with the families of the hostages?
Well, we have the families of the hostages here every day. They open pretty much every hearing of each committee. They come and they speak, and we understand their need to speak, and we humbly hear everything they're saying, even when it's hard and harsh accusations against us. This is our job right now, to be this place that they can go and, say what they want to say and need to say. Everybody is for releasing the hostages. The argument is what's the best way to achieve it, and eventually the people who decided don't sit here. They sit in the government or in the security house in Tel Aviv. But if they want to come here and speak, that's what we're here for.
For sure. And last week we have a huge entrance of the families of the hostages inside the meeting of the Knesset. How was it, and how do you feel about it nowadays?
Well, I was in it was the meeting of the Finance Committee, and they barged in and started to shout and scream, and of course we understand that. However, it saddens me to see that it's slowly being run over or taken or being painted in a very, very distinct political color. They can say it's great to release we need to release the hostages and do whatever we need to do, and even it's legitimate for them to say, let's do it now, and with every cost, that's fine. But when they come and say, why are the Tzionut Hadatit and Otzma Yehudit, why are they still in the government? You need to expel them from the government. They only interfere with everything. Or when one of these protesters come and say very, very hard and disturbing words towards the chairman of the committee, Gafni, because he is an Orthodox Jew, saying that he's only considering taking the money to where it doesn't belong and so on. That doesn't help them. That doesn't help them create empathy towards their goal. And God forbid the public will start seeing them as a political movement, because it will only harm their justified actions to retrieve the hostages.
So about the situation, what do you think that could happen? Because we have thought a lot about the situation of the hostages in Gaza and the possibility of making the ceasefire to get them back home. But what do you think would happen if we do this ceasefire and Hamas got free without us there, and we got our hostages, and all the prisoners were relieved from there. What do you think could happen, and what could be the consequences for Israel?
I think that when we go to look at a hostage deal, we need to take into consideration two red lines, two borders. The first one is that it deals with all the hostages. We have to make sure that all the hostages are being freed in this deal, and we don't leave anyone behind. The second one is the war cannot stop. We can have a ceasefire. We can have a long ceasefire as long as the army can maintain it, but we cannot stop the war. The war will end and stop only when we defeat Hamas and disable his ability to rule Gaza. We cannot stop that before, and we won't.
Thank you very much. We'll come back to you.